Hello, Dr. Arun. Hello, can you hear me, Dr. Arun?
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi, this is Avinashi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. And thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Avinashi, and I am Community Manager at CareMe Health. So let me just first introduce the CareMe. What is CareMe? CareMe CareMe Health is a virtual platform to provide a quality and affordable mental health care through talk and chat therapy, self-help therapy. Anyone might be facing any kind of distress in their lives, like anxiety, depression, work stress, or relationship issues. We provide evidence-based, outcome-oriented care for individuals. So let's just set a tone a little bit for everybody joining us today before we get started. So the question is, why are we here? First, the question is, why are we here? Why all we have come here and being participated to this webinar? So I want to ask first to everyone, like, how does anyone achieve success or any kind of achievement in a life? So for me specifically, making a choice to achieve it toward any goals and work towards it every day makes a successful person. So for an example, I am sure everyone must have heard about the person Neeraj Chopra, right? Who has brought a gold medal for India in Olympics. So like recently we all must have been seeing all the videos on Instagram and Google and Facebook that, how Neeraj Chopra has come through this journey and achieved something in his life. He has always mentioned that, I have always made a choice every day in my life to work towards it, to make it successful. So I believe, sometimes that making choice is the biggest challenge to achieve success in the life. So next question comes here. How do you make choices for yourself? So I guess we have an answer. That's the reason we are here, with the help of self-awareness, self-care, and mindfulness. So today, actually, we're going to learn how these three practices can help you to focus on your personal overall growth. Yeah. So I'm very excited to join by our co-host Suvethaa, who is clinical psychologist at CareMe. Hi, Suvethaa. It's very lovely to see you.
Hi, Avinashi. Thank you for having me today.
So let me introduce her first, that she has worked with individuals of diverse age group and various walks of life. She has provided sessions for more than 1,000 plus hours. Her expertise lies in areas of interest related like disorder, mental disorder, emotional distress, anxiety, fear and phobia, sleep problems, family and marital therapy. As a therapist, she has always believed in patient-centered approach to address specific therapeutic goals. Now, Suvethaa, I would like to hand over and please incite us with your expertise.
Thank you, Avinashi. Thank you for your kind words. Hi, good evening, all. Thank you for joining us for our today wellness webinar. How is your day going? I would like to begin with that question. So we are having a small poll. I would appreciate if you can go into menti.com and type this code, and the poll questions would appear in there. So the code would be 320-10190.
Suvethaa, can you please share a link on chat box
Yeah, in Zoom.
itself? Yeah, in the chat box.
Yeah, just give me a second. So are we having responses, Avinashi?
Suvethaa, you can proceed it. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, we'll come back to this later and check on when people join us.
Yeah.
Okay, so before jumping into our topic, let's do a very small exercise. This is a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Though our body can be in one place, say here and now, our mind is constantly on the run. See, I'm sure all of us would have heard this statement or actively have done it, where people call us and say, like, hey, are you really present? Are you physically present and mentally absent? So, that's quite normal. We can get carried away by our own thoughts and disconnect from the present. But if we are remaining more aware of the present, we can cultivate better emotional health. So, this particular exercise is going to help us reorient to the present. And how we are going to do this? By involving all our five senses into our awareness program. First, I would like you to take a moment and become aware of your breath. Sit comfortably, take a comfortable position, slowly breathe in, and as you exhale, become more aware of where you are, the environment you are surrounded in. Now, look for five things you can see around. Notice the mark on the desk. Here, I can see a streak in my laptop. So become more aware of what's around your environment. Look at the tiny corners, the bright paint around you. Take your time to really look and appreciate it. Acknowledge what you see. This is something we always miss on the hustle bustle of our lives. Now, become more aware of four things you can touch and feel: the texture of your seat, the cotton dress over your shoulders. A place where I live in, it's really cold. So I have this cold air that's brushing through my skin. So give a moment. If you want, choose to literally touch those things and feel them. Also, maybe you can, notice the sensation of gravity or the touch of your feet against the floor. Understand you are becoming more aware of the environment. Acknowledge three things you can hear. Don't judge, but just listen to them. maybe the distant traffic sound, the voices in the next room, or even if I have to say, I can hear the clock ticking in my room, a paper flipping somewhere. Just observe them, listen to them. Now, gently focus on two things that you can smell. If you don't have a strong smell around you, just try to sense the subtle fragrances on the air around you, or even the fragrance from your own body. You are becoming more aware of your own self now. Now, focus on one taste that you can feel now. I had a good cup of coffee, so I have the lingering sensation of coffee in my mouth. So feel the sensation you have. Take your time and notice how you are feeling after this exercise. I'd appreciate if you can put them in the comments. Okay, so now let's begin our wellness journey. So before jumping into the most important topic, I would like you to talk about three people situation. And at the end of listening to three different stories, I want you to think who has a better overall well-being. So let's name them, say, person A, person B, and person C. So person A is physically fit and takes good care of mental health, is more aware of his emotions and thoughts, but has no good friends and have interpersonal family issues. And there is this person B. He is very psychologically healthy and has good social ties, strong family connections who he can like count on at any time, but has been recently diagnosed with a chronic health condition. And there is person C who is physically healthy and has really good family associations, but he is constantly complaining about how stressful he feels and how anxious he is. So now that you have listened about these three person, who do you think has better well-being? It's just your opinion. So comment below, who do you think has better overall well-being? And Avinashi, I would really need your help in, giving me what people are commenting about.
Yes, Suvedha, for sure.
Thank you. Just name like if it is person A, person B, person C. Okay, see, I can give my opinion. In my opinion, person A, person B, and person C, neither of them have a better overall well-being, because what's more important is striking a balance. There should be a good balance between your physical well-being, psychological well-being, and social well-being. So, given this important aspect, how do you attain a balance? That is how we do it, by developing a self-awareness. This is a very important aspect in developing our overall well-being. So as the name suggests, self-awareness means becoming more aware of your inner self. Inner self comprises of your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and your actions, behavior. So it helps us to better control our emotions and behavior. Now let's take a look at how these strategies would help in developing self-awareness. Most important aspect would be unplugging. I think this is a quite common term you could have heard in Instagram, YouTube, where people say it's important to take a social media detox. It's nothing but, unplugging. Why do we think this is very important? Because it is very important to dedicate time away from screen and help you become more comfortable in your own company. And this will really help in understanding yourself better. And the next important thing is taking time to reflect. In challenging or sensitive situations, mostly we focus our attention to the problem situations. And sometimes we all try and be very hard on ourselves. But it is very helpful if you can actually put judgments away and just focus on the problem situations. When you reflect them from a third person perspective, it will really help to clarify and understand your feelings better. And you have to practice self compassion. See, most of the times I have clients who come in and talk about how they have low self-confidence or how they are constantly be preoccupied with problems in their life and have so much worries to deal with. So as we go in sessions, I keep asking them like who they are as a person, what is their strengths, and what other people talk about them. And trust me, most people have said the same thing, saying like, my friends always count on me. They say that they are very comfortable talking with me. I can give them good solutions for their life issues. But I would ask them, why can't you do it to your own self? When you can give good solutions to your friends, why are you not able to do it for your own self? That is when most people understand that they are being very hard on their self, having so many rules and expectations. So in order to practice self compassion, it is very important to be more kind to your own self. You might ask, how could I practice that? You can begin by taking a step back and thinking, what solution would I have given my best friend if he or she has come up with this problem? So, whatever solution you could think of, that is the solution you have to apply to your own self. So, this way you can start practicing self compassion. The most important thing is resetting your mind, focusing on self care. So, when I say reset your mind, what I would like you to do is consciously focus your mind to the present moment. Remember a small exercise we did in the beginning of our program, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique? That's nothing but helping you reset your mind, make you more aware to the present situation. So this one exercise will be very helpful. You can also try meditation that will help you reset your mind, and many other relaxation techniques. Take some time to focus on your own self-care. Sometimes, connecting with your friends or sitting down and having some family time or taking a nice evening walk all help you in reconnecting with your own self. So you might wonder, okay, so now that I do all these things, how would I know if I am becoming more aware of my own self? So I want you to ask these questions to your own self. What am I feeling in my body right now? What thoughts are running through my mind? What am I saying to myself? What emotions are around? What am I wanting to do? Or what am I doing as a consequence of how I think and feel? So comment below as I was reading through this question, if there was something that triggered you or something that came into your mind. Avinashi, if there are any responses, just let me know. Thank you.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
No, please continue. We don't have any responses.
Okay, I would like to do a small poll here to, after hearing about the self-awareness and everything, we would like to hear from you one word that describes psychological well-being to you. Any one word. You can see, continue, you can go to the same mentee.com and apply the code. And I think the link is also in the description box, if I'm right, Avinashi.
Yeah.
Just one word. You can give multiple words, but the first word that you can think of. Okay, see, if I want like to share my opinion, one thing that I think of when it comes to psychological well-being is self-care, understanding my emotions, developing an insight into who I am. And that's a big sentence, but still, like if I have to say one word, self-care. So do we have responses?
No.
Okay, so then like let's continue with the presentation, and maybe if we have time, we can also come back and do this in the end. Also, like if you have time, the link would be in the description box, so you can, give your opinions. We'd be very interested to know how you feel about mental psychological well-being. So now we have talked about well-being, emotional well-being, and self-awareness. Let's dive into understanding what strategies would help in becoming more mindful and emotionally well. Because why we emphasize on emotional wellness is it is the ability to successfully handle life stress and adapt to changes and difficult times. So in order to improve our emotional health, here are a few things that would really help. First step is reducing stress. Though I would say some amount of stress would be really helpful in motivating you and keep you on the toes. To give an example, even this very webinar, like there is some amount of stress from yesterday to really perform or give the best for the audience here. So that amount of stress really did help me in putting the best presentation possible. So to some extent, stress is always good, but when it starts affecting your daily routine or affect your daily functioning, that is when you have to start focusing on managing your stress more effectively. So as a first step, here are a few tips that you can try focusing on prioritizing your daily routine. Build a good social support network and focus on exercising regularly. Physical fitness really helps. Set priorities, not just for your work, also for your own self. Make sure you involve one good activity in your personal space on an everyday basis. But even if you try all these things and still feel that you have difficulty in coping with this stress, it is better to always ask for help. It is okay to seek a help when you find it difficult to handle on your own. Because many times when clients walk in, they tell me that they have been going through this phase of life for quite some time, like say a few years. So when I ask them why do you always take some time to come in and seek help, the most important thing they tell me is, I thought I will manage this better. I thought I would come out of this phase, but now it's becoming more hard for me. So it is always better to address these issues at the very beginning rather than trying to push them to the end and when it starts affecting you mental health really bad. So always be open to ask for help. Focus on your social situations and social ties. We would be discussing about that in next few minutes. So the next most important thing is getting quality sleep. I know all of us talk about getting enough sleep, and yes, it is really, really, really important. It's not just the number of hours you get sleep, but the quality of your sleep is something that makes you have a better quality of life. So when I say quality of sleep, I have clients who come in and say, like, Sweta, I try and get 7 hours of sleep. I'll ask them, like, okay, so by what time do you go to bed? Say 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. Okay, so on what time do you get sleep? So you usually say like around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. But I make sure I get 7 hours of sleep. I wake up only around 10:30 a.m. and then rush to my shift, which is around 11 a.m. So I would ask them, like, what do you do? Like between 10 p.m. to early morning 3 a.m., what do you usually do? I try and sit down, watch Netflix or some TV programs as I fall asleep. So though this looks like, getting adequate sleep, focusing on 7 to 8 hours of sleep, the quality of sleep is really lacking here. The biological clock is totally messed up. So it is always better to put your gadgets away, which will improve your quality of sleep. Set a proper sleep routine Always focus on having some warm drinks. You can listen to music if you want, but always focus on having a screen away time. And next most important thing is strengthening your social ties. Social strengthening is very, very important because strong social support is something that really helps you in adverse situations. Get active, share your time with family and friends, join groups if you have, like, now this is something that's very popular in the environment where I live in. There are like cycling clubs. People join the cycling clubs and make sure they go for 8 kilometers or 50 kilometers cycling on weekends. So do something that really interests you, or do together as a family. So something that really did happen in our home during the pandemic is my dad started doing gardening. And that is something that's quite surprising because he's someone who has never done that. But now he has this cute vegetable garden, and my mom and dad take good amount of time in focusing and growing plants and cooking. So that makes them have meaningful time and quality time with each other. So you can also try and connect with your kids, play some board games. So as like at the end of the day, we are all social animals. So this social relationship means a lot to all of us. Try focusing on them. And the next most important thing I would like to talk about is being mindful. Yes, mindfulness is, though it looks like a very simple term, it is about not letting your life on an autopilot mode. Because in this very hectic, high scheduled life, all of us tend to, run, and like have an automated life. But we always miss out on all the small things that's happening around us. I have clients who come and tell me all the time that, like, it's been really long since they have been happy or something good happened to them. Why? Because most of us, we tend to focus on all the big happiness things. So we forget to take small moments of when getting very happy, when there is a beautiful flower that blooms in your garden, or when you have a good cup of coffee. Sorry if coffee is coming quite often, because I'm someone who loves coffee and feel very happy about it. So something that works for you, right? Listening to a good music, having a really good favorite food after a long time. Just all take it for granted every now and then. But moving on from today, decide to be more mindful about all these things. Stay in the moment, live in the here and now. We'll see why mindfulness is such a talked about topic. So, this actual mindfulness will help you increase your ability to regulate your emotions, which helps in decreasing anxiety, stress, and other psychological problems. So, as you become more aware of staying in the present, in the given moment, you become more self aware. So, that again helps in improving your overall well being. So, you would be able to better understand yourself, manage your emotions, and lead a fully engaged life. This is something that we all want in our lives, right? So we will wind with a quick mindfulness exercise. So what I would like all of you to do is take a comfortable position. Now we are going to do something called body scanning technique. This is again a mindfulness based practice. This could be done in like any position, lying down, sitting, and other comfortable positions. But now let's try and sit in a very comfortable position. Slowly bring your attention to your body. If you can close your eyes, if that's comfortable for you, you can. Gently notice your body seated. Wherever you are seated, feel the weight of your body on the chair or on the floor. Take few breaths. Breathe in slowly. As you take deep breath, bring in more oxygen. Feel your diaphragm expanding. And as you exhale, feel so relaxed. Now, focus your attention to the feet on the floor. Notice the sensations of your feet touching the floor, the weight, the pressure, the temperature on your floor. You can notice your legs against the chair. Feel the pressure. See if it is heavy or light. Now, notice your back against the chair. Experience the feel of your chair against your body. Now, bring your attention to your stomach area. How is your stomach feeling? Is it tense? Is it tight? Slightly let it soften. Take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly. You are becoming more aware of your bodily sensations. And you're going to breathe out gently. Now, notice your hands. Are your hands tense? Tight? Is there a pain? Any weird sensation? Observe them. Allow your arms and hands to completely relax. Notice your neck and throat. Observe the sensations you are experiencing in the given moment. Let them be soft. Relax. Now, focus on your face and facial muscles. Do you experience any tightness? Or is it soft? Is there a pain? Observe them. Just try to soften your muscles. Breathe in slowly and mindfully, slowly exhale. Now, notice your whole body being present in the given moment. Be aware of your body as best as you can. Take one long, deep breath. As I count, you're going to breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold your breath for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. And you're going to exhale slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Would really appreciate if you can try and practice this exercise regularly, because this mindful based meditation will really help you in becoming more aware of your bodily sensations and helping you be in the present moment. I would like to conclude my talk with emphasizing on importance of mental health. So if you are experiencing any emotionally difficult situations or distress and going through some psychological problem, always try and seek help. Talk to someone about it. Share your burden with someone. That really helps. Never try and stop yourself from taking help. Thank you.
Thanks, Suvethaa. It was really insightful learning for us. For me, actually, if I have to say specifically, for me, it's the key takeaways are, maybe waking up in the morning. I just spend at least 10 to 15 minutes with myself, and I focus and try to ask to myself that, how my body is feeling. Second questions like how my emotions are. Am I feeling good? Am I feeling low or motivated or demotivated? And third question for me, it would be like, um, what other thoughts are running in my mind. It might be from longer period, or maybe it can be for my future goals or for my personal experience or friends, family, relatives. So just try to interacting everything, and can practice self-awareness. So for me, and I guess for every one of us, it would be a very good takeaways to practice these things on a daily basis. So thanks once again, Suvethaa. And
Thank you.
so now on the next part, I would really, take to the experience where I'm going to talk about that. The second reason why I'm going to talk about is that why are we here specifically? So all these learning experiences, we have come up with the CareMe community where you can actually learn and grow and connect with like-minded people. Maybe I'll just share my screen and then take you to the community platform what I'm talking about. So recently we have launched this CareMe community where you use your email ID and you use your email ID to log in, and you get a OTP on your email account. So you provide that on this specifically platform, and then you have an access to this. So second thing is this, that this CareMe community is totally anonymous and secured and private. So if I talk about this, then sometimes what happens, like we understand that it's sometimes it's difficult to share your feelings and emotions even with your friends, families, or co-workers, or maybe your husband or wife. But what's the fear behind it? I believe the fear behind is always the fear of judgment is always a question mark for us, most of us. So that's the reason we have come up with this CareMe community platform. And I am very happy and excited to present in front of that you can connect with people from all over the world. Maybe you are professional, you're artist, you're writer, or even from LGBT group, or you feel something specifically, you feel some hustles as being a woman or any kind of person. So you get an opportunity to connect with each other at one space where you can also seek for help. You can put your questions out there. You can speak up your emotions, connect with psychologists like Suvedha. Like Suvedha is a psychologist. Apart from Suvedha, there are other psychologists who are available at this platform. You can connect with them. You can directly chat with them in a chat box. So here is a chat box. You can use this option to connect with them. And also the most important thing is this, that sometimes in this space and in this scenario, like specifically when the pandemic has hit us, everyone has somewhere habitual of being so isolated and lonely. So we forget to give support to other people. So there are people like you who are actually, coming up and asking for support and sharing their feelings. So you can also reply to those questions and give support to them. So why not, like, you start your day with a positive note, where you can come at this platform. You can share your positive vibe also. You can share some good positive affirmations which you might be practicing from couple of years, or you want to learn some practices to keep motivating yourself, and you can ask directly to the people to do that. So yes, so this is the CareMe community, which is I am very excited to launch it. So second thing also I forgot to mention is this, that always use your always not use your real name on this platform if you're not comfortable with it, because we have also the feature where you can use your fake name or any other name, whatever you want to put it. So it becomes like very on a private mode. So that's the CareMe community is about. I think I'm very happy to share it with you guys. So I'm going to leave this link on a chat box so everyone has an access to it. Please log into this and let us know your feelings. Let us know your takeaways from this. So yeah, next is we have a special guest for today's evening. Her name is Akshaya. What do I tell about her? She's a multitasker. She's actually a music composer. She actually practices music to heal herself and other people also. So I would like to now uh, forward this conversation to Akshaya, And please, we would like to hear your entire journey of this self-healing and self-awareness and mindfulness. Thank you, Akshaya. Please, you can take it forward from here.
Yes, first of all, thank you so much, Vinashi, for introducing me to this beautiful platform, CareMe Health. So, thank you, CareMe Health, to invite me today as a guest as part of this session. And today is a beautiful day. Today is October 2nd. Uh, it's Gandhi Jayanti, and it's a beautiful day to connect and understand ourselves and our body and mind and how it is very important. So, I am Akshaya Murali, and I've been a student of music for the past more than 10 years, and this is a part of the Healing Raga project. So Nitesh, Rana, and I are a part of this project where this is, if you want to know more about what it is about, you can go on our Instagram page. It's called the Healing Raga, and to get to know more about what we do. So it is just a space wherein you music. It's like music is not just a source of entertainment, but it takes you, it enables you to go deeper into the state of meditation. So I would just like to introduce myself. I've been meditating for the past 10 years, more than 10 years, and I've felt a lot of benefits and a total shift in myself and the way I see things and perceive things. And I've also been learning music. So I think both these things have been like a pillar of support for me. And whatever I'm doing today is everything is related to this and aligned to this uh, topic. So before the practical experience, before all of you experience the music and meditation, I would just like to tell you a little bit about how music plays a role in meditation. So first of all, let us understand what is meditation. Right now we just heard so much about ourselves and how to connect to ourselves, how to be mindful. So meditation is nothing but uh, emptying the mind. So we have our mind, which has a lot of thoughts, and meditation is nothing but taking out all those thoughts and emptying your mind. And now, why music meditation? Music. So for a lot of beginners, you might feel that you're not able to sit in meditation, or you might just feel very restless and you're not able to close your eyes and thoughts are coming and you're very fidgety. So here, for beginners, music, it creates an atmosphere. It just creates an aura of wherein you can connect deeper to yourself. So it's just that, it's just a tool which helps you connect to yourself. So I think those are the small things which are the benefits of music, which takes you deeper into the state of meditation. So uh, whoever is present here, let us all try to first understand and experience what it is about, because only me speaking is not going to help. Only if you are going to experience it, only then can you get a result out of it and then express what you have learned out of it. So whoever is here, whoever would want to meditate right now just for 2-3 minutes, we will just practically experience how music takes you to a state of meditation. And even if you've not meditated ever before, just try to sit in this position. All you need to do is clasp your hands, cross your legs, close your eyes, and I will be guiding you with live music. So comfortably just sit comfortably. You can rest your back and clasp your hands, cross your legs, and just close your eyes. And just observe your natural breath. Sari ga ma pa da. Make sure your eyes are closed. Make sure your hands are clasped. And just relax. And just observe your present, your breath, and just be in the present moment. Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa da ma ga re sa. It is very, very natural to get thoughts. Whenever thoughts come, let them come and let them go. Do not entertain your thoughts. Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ga pa ma ga re sa. Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni ga pa ma ga re sa. Forget about all your responsibilities for now. Forget about your work, your career, what you are doing, which family you're born in, your friends, where you're staying. Forget about everything right now. Let us all bathe in the atmosphere of music and silence together. Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni ga pa ma ga re sa. Sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni ga pa ma ga re sa. Let us enjoy this silence. Let us enjoy this beautiful moment. Sari ga pa ni sa sa ni pa ga re sa. Sa. Om. Last 20 seconds. Music has its own vibration and frequency and energy, which is able to connect people together. So it is a very, very powerful tool for you to heal yourself, heal your mind and body. Last 10 seconds. Just flow with your breath. Three, two, 1, 0. Slowly rub your hands and place it on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. So this was a practical example of how music plays a role in meditation and how it enables you to go into the state of meditation. So just two things, what we can understand out of what meditation is. Meditation, so it's like every day we wake up, we eat food to get energy, we sleep to get energy, and we go to work and then we get tired. So we eat and we sleep to get sources of energy. So meditation is nothing but a source of energy, to understand it in a very simple term. And so just the way we charge our phone, the battery, from 15% to 100%, the same way this tool is also a way to energize your body. And here what music plays a role is just that it just creates an atmosphere for us to be able to go deeper. That is all. So I think these were the two things which I wanted to convey, and which was there, which I could explain to all of you. If there are any questions or anything you would like to express or share, any one of you can. And secondly, if anyone wants to get in touch with us, you can. There is we have our Instagram page by the name The Healing Raga, and we conduct one-to-one sessions and group sessions, meditation sessions. So you can get in touch with us. We can surely get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you, Avinashi, and thank you. Yes, Nikita, do you have a question? You can unmute yourself. Yes, hi, Nikita. Are you there?
Yes, I am. But still, hi.
Yes. Hi. Yes, tell me. Do you have anything to say or ask or express? Okay. So I think that's all from my side. Thank you very much for inviting me here. And over to you, Avinashi.
Thanks, Nikita. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I was just focusing on Nikita actually. Nikita just wanted to say something, but she couldn't say. Nikita, maybe if you like comfortable, then you can leave your comment on chat box below, and then we can address. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We actually, it was really a nice experience for all of us, Akshaya. And uh, I hope, like, we can add on all these practices and, tips and tricks to just to lighten our heart on a regular basis, and, just to feel happiness and create happiness all around us. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of CareMe as an organization also. Like, we are trying to create positivity and happiness towards our work. And also the most important thing is this, that it's okay to reach out for help. And whatever the situation, whatever the feelings it might be, and you might be feeling so much worse inside, but just reaching out and just expressing once bring a lot of solution in your life and positivity in your life. So if you feel like, if you feel or some other person you feel that might be facing an issue in their life, just reach out to us. I have already shared the community page link, and you can also follow us on Instagram. It's by careme.health, and on Facebook. And we, of course, we have a website. If you want to go for any kind of therapy you want to access, and you want to uh, like if you want to share with someone else also, that that this is the organization or experiences we have shared, and we have, so you can pass it to other people also. It would be really helpful for everyone. And thank you so much for all of us. And I hope we may bring more happiness in everyone's life, and we'll be keep doing on all these experiences in upcoming time. So just join us on our community. We'll be updating there, and we'll be updating everything for upcoming futures events and webinars. So just get in touch with us, and yeah, let's create some positivity and happiness around us. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Suvethaa.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Akshaya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, have a great evening, remaining day. I hope we have a good. I hope we have all had a good weekend, great weekend, and yeah, let's push our days with